I had no idea how bad it was for us.
Hello. So I chose this topic because it really hit home for me. When I was younger, I used to be overweight and very unhealthy. I'm 20 right now, or about to be 21, but when I was 18, I had to get my gallbladder removed. And the cause of that, the doctors were saying, was because when I was younger, I did eat, I ate a lot of fast food, McDonald's. A typical meal at home was rice and beans with some sort of fried meat, and all that soda and fast food, it just was building up in my system. And then the doctor said that I got, like stones, and they just had to take it all out. And so that's just one example of how, like, this question itself, it did affect me when it came to, fast food and junk food for that matter. I grew up in a Puerto Rican household with, it was pretty low income because when I was 2, my dad was deported, and, my mom was left to care for myself and my sister, and we didn't have money. So my mom, which you will see later on in the video, I did an interview on her about those times, and she said at one point that we were living off of $20 a week, so for food, $20 for food. And so I think the reason why I chose this was this question was to figure out if it really is because of the money, or is it because of convenience, or some other stuff that I'll be looking into.
Alright, so if you had a choice between like a grilled chicken over green salad or a burger and fries, what would you choose?
Burger and fries.
You would?
Yeah, of course.
Do you know how bad it is for you?
I mean, yeah, but I don't eat a burger and fries. I don't eat burgers and fries like on a daily basis. But I tend to, indulge more frequently than others.
Okay. So, do you eat fast food?
Yes.
Yes. And how often a week would you say?
Well, I started eating healthier, so I haven't eaten fast food in a while. I'm probably like a month clean without fast food. But before that, it would be probably once or twice a week.
Do you eat fast food?
All the time.
How many times a week would you say?
Probably close to 3-4 times a week.
Do you think the U.S. has a problem with fast food?
Yes, I think that there are far too many fast food restaurants and facilities, whereas in Europe you don't hear about them as much. And even it's going to sound a little ridiculous, the third world countries, they don't have the money for that, but I just feel like America is putting too much money into unhealthy food and fast food restaurants compared to every other countries. So yeah, I think it's a problem.
I think that the U.S. today has a problem with fast food.
Yes, we do. We make fast food so accessible to people living in poverty, making it like their subjective to the only thing that they can eat and provide for their family. Whereas more healthier foods are way more expensive. Even if you go to a fast food restaurant and they do have healthy options, it's always more expensive than, let's say, McDonald's dollar menu. It doesn't really provide any healthy or nutritional value to anyone. So I feel like that junk food snacks, like people who have big families, they really wouldn't prefer buying a healthy educated enough to like make healthier choices. And not only that they're not educated enough, they just don't have like the finances to provide it.
Okay. Do you think that the U.S. today has a problem with fast food?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
I think people eat fast food because it's fast. It's in the word, fast food. It's fast and it's cheap.
Yeah.
Like, it's preparable in less than 5 minutes. So all you have to do is wait in a drive-thru line or go in and order some, like a cheeseburger, some chili, some fries, and there you go. You'll get it out within the next few minutes. Like, I worked at fast food restaurants. I worked at Dunkin' Donuts, and we were on a time limit to get all the food out on time. So I think
Like, why do you think people eat fast food so much?
Because it's just so easy. Like, half the time you don't even have to get out of your car. You can just be like, I'm gonna go grab a hamburger, and it's like done for you in like less than a minute. And you like, it's the convenience of it that's has people liking it so much.
So, when my dad went to jail and he had to raise Gutting and I, like, alone, about how much money were you making, like, a week?
A week?
Mm-hmm.
Like $269, something like that. Maybe 79.
Okay. And, like, how much of that was, like, available to use for food?
Like $20.
$20 a week?
Uh-huh. Dinner would usually be like white rice
Mm-hmm.
and either fried chuletas or fried chicken
Mm-hmm.
and maybe a can of corn, but that would be it for veggies.
Yeah. And, like, we would have... That'd be, like, typical dinner, for real. I remember that. Did we ever have fast food?
I think Abuelo
Uh-huh.
used to get you and your sister a lot of fast food.
Yes, I remember that.
He would get you guys McDonald's all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think McDonald's was the favorite thing.
Yep.
I just remember McDonald's the most.
Yeah. And how much did you weigh when it was just us three and we were getting, and you were eating, like, the Chinese and stuff for lunch and then the fried stuff?
191 pounds.
Yeah.
Was
Okay.
the most I weighed.
Mm-hmm. And how, well, like, and what?
I was going to say, in 1994,
Mm-hmm.
your dad went to jail in 1995,
Mm-hmm.
and I weighed 191 pounds.
We had so much fast food, and, like, the dinners obviously were, like, white rice, something fried meat, and, like, maybe a can of corn. Did you know how bad that was for us, or did you not?
I had no idea how bad it was for us.
You didn't?
No.
But why didn't you ever get, like, vegetables?
I think in the winter time I never even considered vegetables in the winter time.
Uh-huh.
The only time I ever had vegetables, and we did have vegetables, would be in the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
And only because we had the garden.
Yeah.
But
At Jarvis,
winter
right?
time, the most we ever had was cauliflower.
Yeah. Which is not even green.
Exactly. Or cabbage.
Uh-huh. Do you think, like you see, like, Holyoke, for example,
Yeah.
and you see how much fast food is a part of the Holyoke culture, since we're all basically Puerto Rican there. And do you think people are eating it? Like, why do you think people are eating it so much? Do you, like...
I think people eat it because it's convenient, because it's cheaper.
Yeah, like if they had a family of 4. And at a...
They go to McDonald's and get 4 whatever meals for $2.99, $3.99. And that would be what? $12.
Yeah. And do you think they knew it was bad for them, or you think they were just eating it like, oh, it's cheap and it's not bad for you, it's food? Or
I don't think people were as aware of the nutrition of food back then. I don't think so.
Well, like, what about now? Like, you see how much information there is out there on how bad fast food is and all the junk food, but yet we still see a lot of the families at McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. Like, why do you think they're still eating it if they know it's bad?
I don't know.
I think it's still because it's so cheap and because it's convenient. Like if somebody's working and they know that they've got 400 or 500 kids at home, they can either go shopping and pick stuff and take 45 minutes cooking, or they can just pick up, a bunch of meals on their way home, and then it's ready, and they don't even have to. They can eat in front of the TV and crash, and they don't even have to wash dishes afterwards. And people don't count quite the cost of diabetes medication or the rest of the health impacts afterwards.